Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're talking lesson 57, Saxon, 3rd edition, the Orange Book, edition of algebraic expressions with negative exponents. So let's get started right into this. Here's our example 1 and example 2. We'll just do it all right at the go. All right, negative exponents means, and I already started to address this in a previous video, but if you have a negative exponent upstairs, you need to move it downstairs to fix that attitude. That's all it is. A negative exponent is just a bad attitude. So if it's upstairs, it's got to go downstairs. If it's downstairs, it's got to go upstairs. So a over x to the positive 1 power plus, and remember, if an exponent's not shown, it's a 1. So like this a is to the 1 power. It's not to the negative 1 because that negative is only attached to that x. Plus, now this guy is currently upstairs and we need to move it downstairs. So 1 over y now to the positive 1. So that's just it. We have a over x plus 1 over y. Okay, so now we need to find a common denominator. Now our common denominator is going to be x times y. So over here I need to multiply by y times y, and over here I need to multiply by x times x. So that gives me ay plus x over xy, just like that. So that would be my solution there, or not my solution, that is I've simplified that. Okay, so over here I have ax, and then the only thing with a negative exponent is this y here, so y to the 1 power, plus, and remember these both have a 1, so plus bz over 1. So looking at this guy over here, I'm missing a y, so I'm going to multiply both the top and the bottom by y, and that gives me ax plus bzy over y, and that is my solution there. Okay, let's look at number 3 here. This one I have x stays upstairs because it's a positive over a squared y to the positive 1 because I've moved it downstairs now. So plus z is going to go upstairs and a is going to stay where it is, times a. Okay, so looking at this guy, my common denominator is going to be a squared y. So I've got an a here, but I need another a and I need a y. So I'm going to multiply by ay. If I do that downstairs, I've got to do it upstairs. So let me show you what that looks like separate so you can see. X over a squared y plus z times a times y, I like to put it in order, ayz over a squared y. And so now that I have a common denominator here, what you can see is I have x plus ayz all over a squared y. All right, here are our practice problems. So go ahead and pause the video, do those, and then come on back. Okay, here's what you should have gotten for your answers for your practice problems. If you didn't, stick around and we will go through that together. Okay, so looking at this guy, this is going to be a, and remember that's 1, so we'll leave that there, over x now to a positive 1 because I moved it downstairs, minus b y squared. So for our common denominator, it's going to be xy squared. We're just going to multiply these two things together. So over here times y squared times y squared, and then over here times x. So what I end up with is ay squared minus bx over xy squared. Okay, so then for our next one, I was making sure x and y were alphabetical and I had to sing it in my head together. All right, so to get there. Okay, so then we've got a to the 3rd, y to the 1. Again, I moved my two negatives downstairs, minus b is going to stay upstairs, and then downstairs is x squared, just like that. So now my common denominator here is going to be a little tricky. It's going to be a to the 3rd, x squared, y. So over here, I'm missing x squared. And over here, I'm missing a3y on both the top and the bottom. So over here, I've got x to the 3rd minus a3by. All of that is over a3x squared y. Now, I put these into alphabetical order, but you don't necessarily have to. I do see that they are written in alphabetical order down here, the answers. So you may have gotten it slightly mixed up, like you may have a B in front of your A to the third, and that's totally fine. Just want to make sure that you know what these are supposed to look like and how your answers can differ. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, great work, and we'll see you next time.